Shalom, shalom. The real Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in, week out. Prophesy the downfall of America and to teach the hopefully elect. First thing I want to do is give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Shema Shai, Bashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to you brothers pushing this word with truth, sincerity, and good charity. Alright. So basically what I want to get into, I was riding and I had a dream this morning. You know, basically the Lord telling me it's alright. Alright. It was a little bugged out, but you know, hey, it is what it is. You'll get the message. Alright, but when I was I'm riding, I'm on my way to the house. Spirit just told me to do a video on it. Alright, so hopefully, you know, this is, you know, it's edifying for you brothers, you know, and go into it. Alright, so lately what's been happening with me for the last, let's say about the last week and a half, alright, 2 weeks. Alright, I wake up every morning, 3, 4 in the morning with headaches, teeth pain, stomach pain. You know, it's just agony, just pain. You know, so yesterday, you know, I was in so much pain. I asked the Lord to just take me, man. You know, I asked the Lord to just take me. All right, because the pain was damn near unbearable. All right. So, you know, I was just praying to the Lord and asked him to give me strength. I asked the brothers to pray for me. You know, so it's a constant battle. Alright, when you dealing with infirmities, you know, when you dealing with things in your mind, you know. So yesterday, before I went to bed, you know, I was listening to the Apostle Gabar video. It's the Are we scared? No. You know, and then he brought out a scripture in Job. He said, though he slay me, you know, I should yet keep my integrity. It goes something, you know, though he slay my flesh, I should yet keep my integrity. I think that's how the scripture go. You know, I heard that scripture when I woke up out of this dream. Alright, now the dream started off. Alright, I was in a house. I was in an all-white house. Alright, and it was Edomites, and they was plotting against me. You know, and every time I went in this house, you know, it was like I was going through different scenarios and they was trying to kill me. They was trying to break me. All right. They was trying to break me. All right. Every time I went in the house, they was trying to break me. But every time I was able to escape. All right, I was able to get out the jams, you know, the turmoils and you know, the little situation where I thought, you know, I was gonna crack, but Yahweh Shema Shai, he kept me. All right, he kept me in the dream. Now, in the dream, all right, it came to a point to where you know, I started to every time it was like every time I conquered it, it'd reset and I'd be back in this building. I conquer it, I reset, it'd be back in the building. I conquer it, I reset, and I'm back in this all white building. All right, so every time I would conquer it, I would get presented with a new and harder situation that I had to deal with. All right, but ultimately it was testing my patience and my faith. All right, so the last time, all right, you know, when I was going through the afflictions in the building, it took a while for it to go, you know, for it to start up. But the last time, you know, I was in the building, and immediately they tried to trap me. Like as soon as I tried to walk to go to the bathroom to take a piss, and then they tried to shut me in and let loose a demon on me. All right, but I synced it. You know, I had the spirit of discernment, and I tried to get back out, and I was on my way back out, and they sent out another demon. Like they were so frantic. It was a demon. They let loose a demon in the room with them just to get to me. They sprayed and tried to spray some type of potion on me. So at first I was scared. I was scared. But then I had to remember, like, hold on. The demons work for Yahweh Shema Shai. Like the scriptures say, basically we gonna be able to judge the angels, man. Alright? And it was a situation. The demon tried to rip open the door to get me. And then when I remembered the fact that I'm a man of the Lord. Alright? So the demon that was trying to get me, I commanded the demon, the spirit. Alright? I say, you evil spirit. I say, you attacking me. I'm a man of Yahweh Shema Shai. Alright? Go to those Edomites who sent you. Alright? So the demon, now I seen the face of it. Alright? It didn't have eyes, it didn't have nose, it didn't have nothing. It just had a mouth and some pretty crazy looking teeth. Alright? So the spirit stopped messing with me and he turned to the Edomites. Alright, now after that, next thing you know how you standing out. So Esau just blew up the building. He just said, fuck it, I can't get him. The spirits they ain't messing with him. We can't do nothing. Alright, so they killed me. They just blew up the house with me inside of the house. Alright, so when the house was on fire, it was ashes. Alright, out of the ashes, I stood up out of the ashes different. I wasn't the same. Alright, I stood up out of these ashes of this burnt building. Alright, I stood up out of the ashes, and with me and my family, it was me, my wife, my kids. Alright, and we all stood up out of these ashes, but I was the tallest one out of all of them. Alright, but when I stood up out of these ashes, I was different. I had power. Alright, I still had the ashes over me. I didn't dust them off me or nothing. But even though, these helicopters came and shot missiles and destroyed the building and they tried to kill me, alright, Yahweh Shema Shai still raised me up. Alright? He still raised me up. Okay? So, and when I looked down this mountain, I was on the side of a mountain, and when I looked down the side of this mountain, it wasn't just me going through this situation. It was other buildings that was getting destroyed as well. Alright? So, but I didn't see nobody coming out the ashes. I came out the ashes, but ultimately, that was talking about the men of the Lord. Alright, how the Lord is going to try you in the fiery furnace of affliction. Alright? But if you trust and believe on Yahweh Shema Shai, he'll always make a way for you to get out these situations, man. Alright, and when I woke up, I was a little bugged out, but when I woke up, and I expounded to the brother Ratazawanya, I talked to the elder about it, and then when I talked to Ratazawanya, alright, the brother Benji, Saint Benji, alright, we kind of went in on a dream together, man. Alright, that's about conquering this flesh, man, conquering this world, man. Alright, even though we go through hell on this side, alright. And that scripture, when I woke up, that scripture that the apostle had before I went to sleep, that I heard, alright, he said, man, even though he slay me, I shall keep my integrity. Alright? So even though you going through your hell, you going through your turmoil, Yahweh Shema Shai give us less than what our iniquities deserve. Alright, so we deserve death. But these little afflictions that we going through is actually making us men. Alright? It's actually purging us of that old man. Alright? So just because you may be going through something, alright, you gotta remember to keep going, man. To keep going. The scripture say, Acts 14 and 22. Surely through much tribulation, we shall enter into the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. All right. So we all going through our little twos and fews, man. All right. But to be compared to the things that we have coming to us, all right, we ain't going through shit. We ain't really going through nothing. All right, because at the end of the dream, all right, when me and my family rose up out of these ashes, all right, me and my family rose up out of these ashes, and we stood up out of these ashes. All right, it was wartime. So these helicopters that was flying over, all right, shooting up the other houses. I teleported inside of one of the helicopters. I just teleported inside one of the helicopters, and I remember seeing the cockpit and me being in the side, and I turned to the left, and I see outside of the helicopter, and then I woke up. All right, I had spiritual power, man. All right, it's gonna come to a day, hey, when these things are gonna happen, man. But you gotta endure the things that what you're going. You gotta endure the chastisement, man. You gotta critique yourself. You gotta look yourself in the mirror constantly, man. Constantly examine yourself to see whether you be in the faith or not. All right, because and the Lord told me, all right, even if you die, He got you. All right, even if you perish, He got you. All right, even if you perish, He got you. All right, the scripture says, striving to the truth and to death, man. All right, because right before I went to bed, man, all right, I was ready to go, man. I was going through so much pain. I was ready for the Lord to take me, man. Just be with the Lord, man. All right, I was begging Him to take me. All right, but He gave me the strength, man, and He told me, keep going through what you're going through. You keep up with this fight. All right? I'm going to grant you these powers, man. Keep doing the work, man. All right? Wavering not, man. All right? Fighting these like the scriptures say, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against spiritual wickedness in high places, man. All right? We dealing with these left-hand angels, man. All right? Like I was explaining to a brother, man. Hey, to the wicked, these demons are destroying them, man. All right? They're ripping them into pieces. All right? But to the men of the Lord, they're purging them, man. All right? They making us stronger. All right? So keep that in mind, man. What don't kill you make you stronger. And Yahweh Shema Shai don't put more on you than what you can handle, man. So just remember that, man. If you going through it in this faith, man, that means he found you fit to be able to handle it. All right? So with that, just keep going, man. Just keep fighting, man. Keep doing what you got to do. All right? And with that, I'm going to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Shema Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honor to the apostle and elders, a great millstone. And salutations you brothers pushing this word with true sincerity and with charity. Shalom.